Good morning, everyone. All right, and thank you for joining us. My name is Marcelo, and our sign language interpreter is Stephanie. And thank you guys for joining us this morning. Going to go through and tell you guys how to play the Color Monster, and then we're going to play the Color Monster. Color Monster is the girl's imaginary friend, and he is awakened up, and he is loaded with a bunch of jumbled up emotions, which is represented by the colors that are on the Color Monster. Now on the board, there are 6 emotions. There is love, calm, sadness, happiness, fear, and anger. And what the girl does in the storybook is that she takes the Color Monster on a tour in order to help him sort out his individual emotions and then puts them into these jars that are in the cabinet so that he knows where they go, so he knows where to put them, to properly put them away. In the story, when they're all done with that, the Color Monster feels very happy that he has been able to sort out his feelings, and then he goes back to sleep. So what we're going to do is we're going to be doing exactly that. This is a cooperative game, and we're going to be taking the Color Monster on a journey around these different emotions, and then we're going to play the memory game. Part of the game is where we're going to take those emotions and we're going to try to find the right jars that they go into. So on each player's turn, I'm going to roll the die, depending on what player it is. I'm going to roll the die, and then it will tell you where it goes. So if it comes up a 1 or a 2 or the spiral, the Color Monster moves 1 or 2 spaces, or with the spiral, can move to any space on the board that you choose. If it comes up with the girl, then we move the girl to the Color Monster space, and I'll come back to that in a second as to why that's important. Whenever the Color Monster moves onto a space where you see we have these tokens on the board, that token is your chance to help the Color Monster put his emotion into one of the jars. Whenever we move onto an emotion, the it's that player's turn to share an experience with that particular emotion. So if we were to say move the Color Monster onto happiness, and it was my turn, then I would express something that makes me happy, which in this case would be that I get to see my kids. I have 2 boys, and I get to see them this weekend and spend the weekend with them, and that makes me happy. And then I would take this token, and I'm going to pick. Now, for the viewers, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run my finger across like this, and then you just tell me when to stop, and then we'll turn that around, and we'll reveal what it is. If I had chosen this one, you'd see here that this particular one is the emotion of sadness. So we did not choose the correct one. So we put the token back, and then we just keep on going. Now, what we're trying to do is to get the Color Monster to put all of his emotions into the respective jars that they belong in before we ever see this. If we see 3 of these jars, these are the jars of jumbled emotions. And if we ever get to 3 of those, then we're not doing a very good job of helping the Color Monster sort his emotions out, and we have to start all over again. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and jumble these up a little bit. So we don't know where they are. Okay, and we will go ahead and we're ready to start. So I see Amanda, you have a young player there with us. Go ahead and unmute your mic.
Hi.
Good morning. All right, what's your name?
Benji.
Benji. All right, Benji, do you want to go first?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to roll the die for you. And we got a 1. So if you look over here to the board, the 1 means that you can move the Color Monster over here to calmness, or you can move the Color Monster over here to happiness. Which would you like?
Calmness.
Calmness. Okay, so we're going to move the Color Monster over here to calm. Now, why don't you tell us something that makes you feel calm?
Like eating some snacks.
You like eating snacks? Does that make you feel calm?
Yeah.
Does it actually work, Mom?
Usually.
Excellent. Okay, so you got that. You shared that motion with us, and now you have the green token. And now I'm going to start here, and I'm going to run my finger across the top of these jars, and you tell me when to stop when you think there is a jar that the green color monster's emotion goes into, okay?
Whenever you want, you say stop. You gotta tell him to stop when you're ready.
Stop.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna turn that around and, oh, that's the jar for the emotion of anger. So that's okay, but now there's a memory game aspect to this. So I'm gonna turn this back around, but you need to remember, everybody playing needs to remember that this is where the anger jar is. And we're gonna put this back on the board. All right, so Mom, do you wanna take a turn now?
Sure.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll for you. And we got a 1. So that's gonna let you move the color monster back to the emotion of love, which has no token on it. Or you can move over to here, because that has no token on it, because that's the safe space all the time. Or we can move over here to sadness.
Okay, we'll go to sadness.
Sadness, okay. All right, so why don't you go ahead and share with us something that makes you feel sad?
When my mom is sick.
Agreed. So, okay, excellent. So this has a token on it. All right, and so now I'm going to run my finger across, and you're going to try and stop me
We have
Where-
some
where
snacks.
you think
Stop.
this one here,
Yep.
Have a snack.
and that is a jar of jumbled emotions. Okay, so we're going to have to leave that out. Now, this is where the girl comes into play. Whenever the girl is rolled on the die, or if the color monster moved to where she is, whenever they are together, she helps to calm him down a little bit, and we get to take these and turn them back around, shuffle them back around, and shuffle them up, but only with the jars that are still blank. So we're going to leave this out, and remember, if we get a third one, then we're not doing a very good job of helping the color monster, and we have to start all over. Okay. All right. Let's go over to, all right, so we can have you mute your mic and go to Sasha. Sasha, would you like to play?
I would love to play.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and roll. All right, so Sasha, you got the spiral, and that's going to let you move the color monster to any spot on the board that you'd like.
Let's go over to fear.
Fear. All right. Okay, so go ahead and share with us something that makes you feel fear.
The uncertainty of the time we are in.
I completely agree. I think we all agree on that. So, but you know what? Technology is enabling us to be able to play games together. So
Yes.
there's an upside to that. All right. So you have a token here on black. And now I'm going to run my finger across the top, and you just tell me where to stop, where
Stop.
you think. Here?
Yep.
Okay. And hey, Benji, guess what? We got it. All right, so I'm going to take the token, and I'm going to put it here into the jar. And we're going to set it so that you guys can see it. And done it. All right, so we've got fear. So we got 4 more to go. And let's go over to Allie. Allie, would you like to take a turn?
Yeah, I actually have Sunny here with me. She's 6.
Excellent. Okay, so we'll start with Sunny then. All right, I'm going to go ahead and roll. And we got a 1. Okay, so Sunny, we can move the monster over to happiness or over to fear. I'm sorry, anger.
Happiness.
Anger. All right, we're going to move over here to happiness. Okay, so Sunny, tell us something that makes you feel happy.
When I get to spend time with my mom and my sister.
Oh, that's wonderful. So, all right. So we have a yellow token. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to run my finger across, and you tell me when to stop. You tell me when to stop where you think the jar for happiness is.
Stop.
Right here?
Mhm.
Okay, let's see what we got. Hey, guess what? We got it. All right. So again, we put the token into the jar. All right, we've got 3 more to go. And let's see who just joined us. Mr. Stacy, how are you, sir?
I'm well. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, thank you for joining us. Would you like to take a turn?
Absolutely.
All right, so I'm going to roll for you. And all right, so we got the spiral. And the spiral allows you to move the color monster to whatever space on the board that you'd like. Now, you can pick any spot that, even if it doesn't have a token, and share that emotion with us, but the ones that we do have the token left on are calmness, sadness, and anger.
So I can move it to calmness to be the one.
Okay, calmness. All right, and so go ahead and share with us something that makes you feel calm.
This makes me feel calm right here.
Right on. What's your kitty's name?
That's Dodge.
Dodge. Love it. All right, so we've got a green token, and now I'm going to run my finger across, and you tell me when to stop, when you think that it's the jar that has the emotion of calmness for it.
Stop.
Here?
Yes.
Okay, and uh-oh, we found another jar of jumbled emotions. So, all right, now that's okay, because again, if we can get the girl to the color monster, or get the color monster to the girl, then we get to turn those all back around and shuffle them up, and we're good to continue moving along. So if we find that third jar, though, we're not doing a very good job of helping the color monster, and we have to start all over. All right, let's go ahead and, you know what? Let's bring in our sign language interpreter and see if Stephanie wants to take a turn.
Sure.
All right. And we got a 2. All right, so with a 2, you can get over to anger, or you can come back to happiness. But anger has a token on it.
Let's go anger.
Anger, all right. Okay, so go ahead and share with us something that makes you feel angry.
I feel angry when my cat throws up trash.
Yep.
Like this morning.
Every morning.
Right?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, so we have a token for the emotion of anger, and I'm going to run my finger across, and I think that we have seen this jar before. You just got to tell me where you think it is.
That one.
This one right here?
I think.
Are you sure?
No, but that's my choice.
You got it right.
Yay.
All right, so we take the token and we put it in here. And all right, we've got 2 more. You guys are doing great. All right, let's go back to Benji. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. And hey, look, guys, we got the girl,
Yay.
which is good. So now the girl's going to move over here to the color monster, and that means that we're going to take this one. And I'm just going to look in the front instead of use my camera. This one. All right. And then, Benji, I'm going to roll for you again so that we can. All right. So now you have the spiral, and that's going to let you choose wherever you'd like to place the color monster. And if you want to put the color monster where there's a token, we have one on calmness, and we have one on sadness.
I'm going to do sadness.
Sadness. Okay. So remove the color monster over there, and then you go ahead and tell us what makes you feel sad.
I feel sad when mommy and daddy don't give me snacks.
Yeah. All right. So we have the color of blue, and I'm going to put my hand over. Now remember, these have all changed positions now, so you got to tell me where you want me to stop on one that's blank.
Stop.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh-oh. It's a jar of jumbled emotions again.
Oops.
Yep. All right, let me put this one. Did you want to take a turn?
I can if you want me to. Let's do it.
Well, that's up to you. I'm just running the game.
I'm ready.
All right. I'm going to roll for you. And we got a 1. And that lets you go over to calmness, which has a token on it, or back to anger.
I'm going to do calmness.
Okay. And all right. So go ahead and share with us something that makes you feel calm.
I feel very calm when I swim.
Excellent. Are you still able to do that where you live?
No, I can't. So I'm not very calm.
Sometimes we can.
Yeah. All right. So we have a green token, and I'm going to go ahead and pass my fingers over, and you tell me where you think the jar for calmness is.
Stop.
Right here?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
We found another jar of jumbled emotions.
Oh,
Oops. All right. Okay, and let's go back to, oh, sorry, who is it that's with you?
Sunny.
Sunny. Let's go back to Sunny. All right, Sunny, I'm going to roll for you. And we got a 2. All right, 2 lets you move the color monster over to happiness or over to anger.
Anger.
All right. And hey, look at that. The girl is there, and that's going to let us turn the jumbled jars back around. But why don't you share something with us that makes you feel angry?
I have 2 things that makes me feel angry.
Okay.
Like when my mom hits me in my room and outside.
Yeah. I think we all have those troubles. All right, Amanda, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm going to re-roll that because we got the girl. And she's already there with the color monster. So here we got the spiral. You can choose wherever you'd like the color monster to go.
Let's see. We have a token on calm, I see.
Correct. And on sadness.
Okay, we'll try calm.
Calm. Okay. All right. Go ahead and share with us something that makes you feel calm.
Playing the piano.
Yeah, right on. Do you have just a keyboard or an actual piano?
Just a keyboard.
It's a good start. Technology. So, all right. And let's go ahead and take this and find the jar that has calmness in it.
We'll stop on number 1.
Number 1. And uh-oh.
Oh no.
It is a jar of jumbled emotions.
Oh.
All right, let's put that one back. And we'll go over here to John.
Whoops.
Whoops.
All right, John, we got a 1, and that lets you move over to love or to sadness.
Always go to love over sadness.
All right. Go ahead and tell us something that makes you feel love.
Every time my wife looks at me,
That's awesome.
well, most times she looks at me, it'll.
Outstanding. Okay, so there's no token on that, but I'm glad that you shared that with us. And we're going to go over now to Sasha.
Okay.
All right, Sasha, let's go ahead and roll this for you. And we got the spiral again, and that lets you move the color monster wherever you like.
Let's try calm.
Calm, okay. And what causes you to feel calm?
I'm going to go with a mug of hot tea and a cat in my lap.
Amen. All right. So we got a green token on there, and I'm going to start pointing, and you just tell me where to stop.
Stop.
Right here. And uh-oh, we found another jar of jumbled emotions. Calm and sadness are the ones that keep tripping everyone up here. So, all right. Let's go back to the top. Oh, hey, you know what? That would be you, Stephanie.
Ah, me again.
Okay, I'm going to roll. And we got a 1. So you can go over to love or over to sadness.
Love or sadness? Let's go to love.
Love. All right. Okay, and it has no token on it, but go ahead and share with us something that makes you feel love.
I love when I can go and walk with my husband.
Excellent. Is he hiding?
Yes, he has the cats.
Trying to keep them out of the camera?
Yes.
Good. All right, we'll bring Benji back in here. All right, and we got the spiral, and that's going to let you put the color monster wherever you like.
I want to move to sadness.
Sadness, okay. So go ahead and share with us something that makes you feel sad.
When I don't get to when mommy doesn't get to play with me.
Oh, yeah, that does happen. I have that same feeling about my own kids, so when they don't play games with me. So, all right, so we have a token here, and let's go ahead and we're going to try and find sadness. You tell me where to stop. Oh, it looks like I need to go all the way over to here.
Stop.
This first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what it is.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Boom, you got it.
Tennis.
Good job.
All right, we got one left.
You just said, oh no.
Well, I was trying to trick you. All right, so let's have Amanda go now. And we got a 1. So that's going to let you go over to anger or over to calmness.
Is the girl on anger so we
She
could
is.
play our jumbles? That sounds like a good plan.
Okay, so let's move over here to anger. All right, and go ahead and tell us something that makes you feel angry.
Oh. If I see somebody being mean, like the woman in the grocery store who threw parsley at one of the workers.
that wins right there. That's for sure. All right, so now let me go ahead and get the jumbles. All right, and we'll move over here to John. All right, you ready, sir?
I'm ready.
All right, and I got a 2. All right, that lets you move over to calm or over here to happiness.
Calm.
All right. And what else helps you feel calm?
Good music.
Agreed. And all right, so we got calm, and where do they start? Oh, here we go.
Stop,
This one here.
please.
Uh-oh. Another jar of jumbled emotions.
Oh, well.
All right. Let's move over to Jesse, who's joining us. Hey, Jesse.
Hello, how's everyone?
Good. You ready? It's your turn?
I am.
All right. And we got a 2. So a 2 will bring us over to anger, where the girl is, or happiness.
Ooh, what emotions do we have left? Oh, we've got all those. Okay, let's see.
Calm is the only one that we have left to find.
Okay, so I can't go there. So anger or red? Let's go to red.
Okay, that's anger, and that's
Oh,
gonna
no.
get. All right. So what causes you to feel angry?
When I can't sleep.
I hear you there. So okay, so that's gonna let us take these, and all right, and now we will go back down to Sasha.
All right.
All right, Sasha, I'm gonna roll, and we got a 2, and that's gonna let you go back to calm or over here to happiness.
Got to get that calm.
All right. So over to calm. So what helps you feel calm?
Getting to spend time with friends.
Agreed. Hopefully we all get to do more of that soon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I've got the token, and I'll hold it here. You tell me where to stop.
Stop.
Right there. And uh-oh. It is another jar of jumbled emotions. All right. They just keep tripping us up.
Jumbling
So-
all kinds of emotions.
Yep. All right. Let's go over to Allie.
All right, I'm gonna let Sunny go first. Go ahead, Sunny.
Okay. All right, Sonny. I'm going to roll for you. And we got a 2. And that's going to let you go over here to happiness or anger.
Probably happiness.
Happiness. Okay. All right. Go ahead and share with us something that makes you feel happy.
When I get to go to my sister's daycare and spend with my old friends and play with them.
Yeah? That's awesome. Okay. All right. And thank you for sharing that with us. And now we're going to go to Allie.
Hello.
All right. And we got the girl. And the girl's going to move to the color monster. And that's a good thing because that lets us get rid of this. All right. And we got a 2.
Okay, I'm for sure gonna do calm.
All right. You sure you want to go over to anger?
No.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and share with us what makes you feel calm.
I feel calm when I listen to crackling fire.
Excellent. That's really cool. I
Wow.
like that.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Starting here.
Uh-oh. Oof.
Stop.
The last one?
Going to
Yes.
the end.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. You got it.
we did it!
Yes, I knew it was right there.
Woohoo!
There you go. All right. And so we have helped to put the color monster back to bed with all of his emotions in the right places. So there you go. That's how you play the color monster. Are there any questions before we go ahead and set up again?
Sunny has her hand raised.
Okay, Sunny, go ahead.
What was this game about?
It's based on a storybook. Based on a storybook called The Color Monster. And the woman who wrote this, Anna Yenes, is also helped participate in the design of the game. And it is a story that she wrote about the color monster waking up with all of these different jumbled emotions inside of him, and he doesn't know what to do with them. And the girl, who is his friend, takes him on a journey to help him sort out where all of the emotions go in these different jars so he knows where they came from and where to put them back to.
Do you ever feel like a color monster sometimes?
Yeah.
You do.
Mommy, how about me?
Yeah.
No.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. I'm going to take a moment here and get another game set up. And if you want to stay in the chat room or in the meeting and play another game, that'd be great. And if you guys need to move on to other things, then thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much. This was very cool. I'm a
Thank-
special ed teacher, so I'm hoping to get some of these for my kids. Yep. So thank you. I like to see it in motion, and I'm pretty excited to use it with some students.
Are you guys all ready to play again?
Yeah.
All right. So let me, you know what? We're going to go ahead and, you know what? Can you guys say thank you to Stephanie, our sign language interpreter for today?
Thank you, Stephanie.
You're welcome.
All right.
Bye.
We're going to let Stephanie start this one. We're going to play one more game and we'll let her start on it. Okay. And all right. And we got the girl, which is too soon. So, all right. You got a 2. So you can go over to fear or you can go over to sadness.
Let's go with fear.
Fear. All right. Wait, what's the sign language for fear?
So you're shaking and you go, ah!
Okay. And I noticed that it's sadness and anger. You make a claw. Is that the
Yeah, they're
difference?
very similar. It's just like the face. It's sad. Like, I think like this is like crying.
Okay.
And then anger is like you scrunch up your face and you scrunch up your hand.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, all right. And, okay, so we'll go over here to fear. So what causes you to feel fear?
I feel fear when I start my walk and it starts raining and I'm too far from home still. Like yesterday.
Right?
My walk became a run.
Yeah. I stayed in all of yesterday. I'm like, ugh, I need fresh air.
I thought it was fine. It was the morning and there was no rain yet. And then just like the skies like opened.
Nice. So, okay, we have the token for fear. And where would you like me to stop?
Stop.
Right here? Okay. Oh, we're already starting with a jar of jumbled emotions.
I did it.
All right. So let's go back down here to, all right, if Benji's ready, let's have him take a turn.
Okay.
Oh, you got a snack.
But I got oatmeal cookie bar.
Oh, I want oatmeal cookie bars. Those are yummy. All right. Are you ready? Okay. We got a 2. So you can go over back to love, where the girl is, or you can go over here to sadness.
And go to sadness.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and share with us something that makes you feel sad.
Mommy, what makes you feel sad?
Thanks, but it's your turn. What makes you feel sad?
Or when you guys don't give me any snacks.
We don't give you snacks, huh?
Yeah.
Are you noticing a theme?
Right. Okay. But well, there's a token here. So you tell me where to stop. where you think this token goes.
Two.
Right there? Okay. Oh, all right. It's not all bad news. It's not sadness, but you did find the jar for anger. Okay, so I'm going to turn that back around though. And you guys are going to have to remember that it's there. I'll put that down. All right, let's move down here. And does Salem want to play with us?
Do you
Yeah.
want to put it on? Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm going to roll for you. And we got a 1. Okay, so Salem, you can go over to calm, or you can go over to anger.
Anger.
Anger, all right. Go ahead and share with us something that makes you feel angry.
Sunny does.
Why don't I just do this?
No,
try?
she's saying. I think she's saying that Sunny makes you her angry. Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
Oh, no.
Sometimes.
She
Yeah.
makes me wake up.
Oh,
You make me wake up. She's lying.
yeah, I don't like being awakened either. I want to sleep as long as possible.
Yeah, I sleep in more than Salem.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a token for anger.
For where it
And
was.
I'm going to pass this over the top of the jars, and you got to tell me which jar to stop at that you think is the anger jar.
Remember?
I remember where it is. Stop.
Who says that?
This one right
That's
here?
that's not it.
That's okay. It's our turn, honey.
Stop.
There you go. Let's see. Let's see what it
Okay.
is.
It's not all bad news. It's not anger, but you found the jar for fear.
Good job. Now let's remember where that one is, guys. Okay.
All right. So now let's go over to Sunny.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna pick anger too.
Well, hold on. We've got to roll. Okay.
Oh, we got a 2. And that 2 is going to let you go over here to happiness or down here to calm.
Calm.
All right.
Wait, I mean happiness.
The happiness? Okay. So you tell us what makes you happy.
When I get to play with my sister.
Yeah? Is that why you wake her up in the morning?
No,
So that you can play with her?
I don't wake her up in the morning.
To be fair, she's not the one that wakes up earlier. It's Salem.
Oh, okay. There we go. We see how the story is.
Uh-huh.
She's lying.
Okay. All right, Sunny, you got happiness. So I'm going to pass this over. And you got to tell me which one to stop on that you think is the jar for happiness.
Stop.
This one here?
Yeah.
Okay. And, oh, you got to remember, this is the jar for anger.
Remember?
I just
All right, so we'll put that back. All right, Jesse, it's your turn.
All right, what are we doing?
And we got the girl, which is
All right.
good, because that lets us move her to the color monster. And that means I get to shuffle. Okay, and I'm going to roll again for you. And we got a 1, so you can move down to love or over to fear.
Ooh. I'm going to go to fear.
Fear, all right. What causes you to feel fear?
Sometimes when the lights go out.
Like a power out or just somebody turns the lights off on you?
Both hand.
All right. So now, starting fresh, trying to find the jar for fear.
Stop.
Right here, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And oh, we found a jar of jumbled emotions.
Oh, gosh.
All right.
Jumbled mess.
Yep. All right, let's go back up to Stephanie. And we got a 1. So you can go to happiness where the girl is, or you can go over to anger.
Does the happiness have a token too?
It does.
Let's go to happy.
Okay. So you get to guess first before we resolve the jars
Okay.
with the girl. All right. So which one jar do you think is the jar for happiness? Right here?
Yeah.
Let's see. Uh-oh. All right. It is the jar for fear,
Fear, but it's gonna get mixed up.
but it's going to get mixed up. All right. So we're going to go back down here to Benji. All right. Here we go. Hey, look. We got the spiral.
Ooh.
That lets you put the color monster wherever you like.
On fear.
Fear. All right. So go ahead and tell us what causes you to feel fear.
When mommy's not with me, then
I agree. That's right. Mommies are super important. So, okay. We have the jar of fear. And you're going to have to tell me which one you think is the jar for fear.
stop.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. We have a jar of jumbled emotions. Okay. Let's move back down. Let's go back with Salem. Do you want to try again, Salem?
She said yes.
Okay. And we got a 1. Okay, so with the 1, you can go to happiness, where the girl is, or we can go over to anger.
Anger.
Anger, all right. So go ahead and tell us something else that makes you feel angry. Bedtime?
Bedtime makes you angry?
No way, that doesn't make her angry. What about when you're all out of food? That makes me angry.
Yes.
Yeah,
Me too.
yeah. Especially French fries. Like, where did all the French fries go? All right, Salem, we have anger, and now you have to tell me where you think this one goes.
I think they disconnected.
They dropped out. Okay. And so I'm going to pick, and I can't see the backs of these, by the way, from where I'm sitting. As you can see here, there is a barrier that even blocks seeing them from the back. So I'm going to guess this one right here. Oh, it's the happiness jar.
Okay.
All right, so we didn't get it, but we know where the happiness jar is. And let's go back up to Stephanie.
Oh.
You can always let Philip jump in here if you want.
I was thinking about that. You want him to come in?
Sure.
Hello.
Hey, buddy. All right, it's your turn. You ready? 2. All right, we can go over back here to happiness or over to calm.
Okay. Calm.
Calm. All right. What causes you to feel calm?
Causes me to feel calm. Well, I like to listen to instrumental music, oftentimes with a jaunty tune. Maybe some forest sounds like tweeting of birds, rushing of wind through leaves.
Right on. That's very cool. All right. So we have the calmness token, and now I'm just going to pass this over the top, and you tell me where to stop on a blank jar, where you think is the jar.
That one right there.
This one right here.
Yeah.
All right, see what we got. Okay. It's not the right one, but now you know where the jar for happiness goes.
You mean sadness?
I'm sorry, sadness. I'm sorry, sadness. Blue is sad. You're right. I can't read. So, all right. Now it's your turn, Stephanie. And we got a 1. So you can go over to love or over to sadness.
Let's go sadness.
Okay. All right. So what causes you to feel sad?
I feel sad when it rains all day.
Oh, yes. I agree with you on that. The sadness jar. Do you remember where that just came up?
I think it was right there.
This one here?
Yeah.
That would
If
be
not, push this
correct.
one right. Okay, thank you.
Put that in, put that out. All right. So let's go back to Benji. Oh, you know what? No, I'm sorry. We skipped Amanda last time. So we'll start with Amanda.
Okay.
And we got the girl, which is good. She moves over to the color monster, and then that means that this one and this one and this one. We're gonna mix those
Like
up.
the squad is trying to come zoom and get you.
And let's roll again. And we got a 1. And that lets you go to calm or anger.
Let's go to calm.
Calm. All right. So go ahead and share with us what helps you feel calm.
Being in nature helps me feel calm.
Excellent.
You
All right. So here's the green token. And I will pass it across the top. You tell me where to stop. What you think is the one for green. This one here?
Yes.
Okay. It is a jar of jumbled emotions. All right.
You picked the wrong jar.
And let's go down to Jesse. All right,
All
Jesse,
right,
your
let's do
turn.
this.
We got the spiral. So you can choose wherever you'd like the color monster to go.
I am gonna go to. Let's go to happiness.
Happiness. Okay. And what causes you to feel happiness?
Playing with my dog.
All right. Do you catch frisbees?
She doesn't really have interest in that anymore.
All right. So we have the happiness token, and you tell me which jar to stop at for happiness.
Stop.
Right here?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. It is the jar for fear.
All right, now we know.
All right. And all right, Philip, it's your turn.
Again. All right.
All right. We got a 2. That's going to take you over to calm
Uh-huh.
or anger.
Well, let's go to anger.
Okay. What makes you feel angry?
What makes me feel angry? Maybe, I don't know. What makes me feel angry is when my cats won't leave each other alone and will just rush all the way around the house and
She already knew exactly what.
And- just real mad at each other. It makes me a little angry.
All right.
Did you share that one?
No,
Okay.
No, but she knew exactly what sign to do.
I was ready.
All right.
I said when they throw up.
Ooh.
Which jar is the jar for anger?
The last one.
This one over here?
Yeah.
All right. You're close. That's the jar. It's not a jumbled emotion jar, but that's the jar for calm.
Calm. Okay.
All right, so let's put that back. And hey, they're back. So let's go back. We were on Salem's turn when their signal dropped out. So let's go with Sunny. Sunny, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got a 1. Now that's you go over to sadness or over to fear.
Fear.
Okay. So tell us what makes you feel afraid.
Like, one time at school, the power went out, and so I was a little afraid, but I could see too.
Yeah. You had enough light from the windows?
Yeah, and some people's shoes light up.
Oh,
So,
good. That's
even mine did. So, but
Oh.
one of my shoes didn't.
Oh no. Okay.
Let me see it.
So we have the token for fear,
Mhm.
and you just got to tell me where you think that jar is.
Stop.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, that's not bad. You found the jar for happiness. All right, let's put that back. And how about Allie?
Oh, hello. I'm not going to be on video.
That's okay.
That's what I'm afraid of right now.
That's okay. All right.
That's
So-
my fear.
So we
Why
got the
don't she do fear?
rolled the girl. So the
Okay.
girl moves to the color monster. And that is going to let us get rid of this. And
All the jumbled
all right.
ones.
And then we're going to roll again. And we got a 1, which is going to let you move over to happiness or to anger.
Let's do anger.
Anger. All right.
What makes you feel angry, Mommy?
I feel angry when people don't take care of other people.
That's a very good one. All right. So we got the red token. And you tell me where to stop.
Stop.
Right here.
Right
Yeah.
there.
Okay. And uh-oh. We found a jar of jumbled emotions.
Jumbled again.
All right. Let's go back to Benji. All right, Benji, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. And we got a 2. The 2 is going to let you go to calm or happiness.
Happiness.
Okay. So go ahead and share with us something that makes you feel happy.
When Mommy and Daddy give me water and have lots of sunshine outside, and it's so warm and cold outside, the breeze makes me feel so cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. So we got happiness. All right. So you got to tell me which one is the happiness jar. And I think this one's been discovered already.
Number 5. Wait. Okay, stop.
Stop.
This one right here?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Uh-oh.
You sure about that? Because you got it right.
Good job.
Okay.
Woo!
Let's put that in here. All right. And we'll move back up. Philip.
Alrighty.
And we got a 2. And that's going to let you go over to calmness or back to anger.
Let's go to calm.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and tell us something else that makes you feel calm.
Alrighty. I like to take walks in forests when the light is just not like high noon, but where it's kind of lower and it's calm. Yeah, that's where I feel calm.
Excellent. All right. So we got the token. And all right. So this
2.
one's also, I think, been revealed. This one right here.
Yeah, you jumbled them up. So I believe it's going to be that one.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure it's that one.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
You got it.
Awesome.
Woo!
All right. We'll put that in there. Okay. And Stephanie, what do we
Me.
got? We've got 2, 3 of them. Oh, we got 2 more. All right. And we got a 1. That's going to let you go over to sadness or love.
Sadness have a token?
It does not.
Let's go to love.
Okay. So what is it that makes you feel love?
I feel loved when my friends come to my house,
Excellent.
even from outside the window.
There you go. That's a good way to do it. So, all right. And let's move back down to Jesse.
All right, I'm here.
All right. And first, Jesse, we got the girl.
Okay.
He's going to move over here to the color monster.
Ooh.
And that's going to help us get rid of that one. And we'll move that one. And we'll move that one. Oops.
Uh-oh. Well. Uh-oh.
Okay. And now let's roll again. And you got the spiral. So that you pick wherever you'd like to place the color monster. And if you're looking for tokens, we've only got fear and anger left.
I'm going to go to fear.
Fear. All right. Go ahead and share with us something that makes you feel fear.
I'm gonna go with spooky ghosts and skeletons.
Not a fan of Halloween?
No.
All right. So we got the black token here for fear. And you tell me where to stop.
Let's stop there. On
This one right here?
Yeah. Might have been a mistake, but let's do it.
It is a jar of jumbled emotions. All right. Let's come back around here. Salem, are you ready for your turn?
Say,
Okay. Ready? Here we go. And I got a 2. So 2 is going to let you go over to love or over to sadness. Sadness. Okay. Go ahead and share with us something that makes you feel sad.
What about when it's raining outside, Salem? Raining outside.
Yeah, that makes you feel sad. Yeah, I agree. Okay. Now that doesn't have a token on it, but thank you for sharing that with us. All right. Sunny, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. And we got the spiral, which lets you move the color monster wherever you like.
I would like happiness.
Happiness. Okay. Go ahead and tell us something that makes you feel happy.
When I got my wiggly tooth.
Yeah.
Wiggly tooth.
Did it come out?
No, I just have both of them still in my mouth. But one of them is super duper wiggly, and I bet it would fall out soon.
That's good. That just means there's an adult tooth that's growing up under it. That's wonderful. So, all right. Well, there's no token there, but thank you for sharing that with us. All right.
It's my first wiggly tooth.
Yeah? Right on.
It's my first wiggly tooth.
All right. Well, let's go over to Allie. Allie, do you want to take a turn?
Which one is it? Only anger that has token on it?
Anger and fear.
I fear. Okay, I'm ready.
And we got a 1, so you can go to love or fear.
Let's go to fear.
Fear. All right. So what causes you to feel fear?
I am afraid of somebody being in my house.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Okay. And we got the fear token. And do you remember which jar is the jar
No.
for fear?
I don't remember. Keep going. Stop.
Right here?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
No.
But you got it right.
Nice.
All right. We got 1 left. 1 left. All right. Let's go up to Benji.
He declines his turn.
That's okay. Amanda, you want to take that turn?
Sure.
All right. And we got a 2. So the 2s, you can go to love or over to sadness.
Love or sadness, bud?
Sadness.
Sadness. He does
Okay.
not take his turn, apparently.
All right. So what causes you to feel sadness?
But do you want to share what causes you to be sad?
When you don't give me snacks.
When I don't give him snacks.
Definitely a theme there. All right. Well, he kind of took his turn, so now we're going to give this one to you. All right. And we got a 1, and that lets you move to calm or anger.
Is there still a token on either of those? It's just love?
There is a token on anger.
Anger. Okay, let's go there.
Okay. All right. So what causes you, Mom, to feel angry?
When another driver does something dumb, like, almost hitting you when they change lanes.
Right. Okay. So we have anger. And do you remember which jar is the jar for anger?
Anyone else remember?
No.
Anybody else remember?
No.
We'll try 7.
This one here?
Yep.
Are you sure about that?
No, but we're going to try.
Because you got it. All right, you guys win.
Yay!
Woo!
We helped the color monster to sort his emotions. And so now that's going to make the color monster feel better so that he can go back to sleep knowing not being a jumble of emotions. So All right, so there we go. You guys won again, and thank you all for playing. I really appreciate it. And, all right, well, everybody, please say thank you to Stephanie, our sign language interpreter. She's done a great job. We appreciate it.
I have a question.
Okay, what's your, yep, what's your, thank you.
So how does the color master get all of his emotions out and got him into all the jars?
Well, in the storybook, the girl takes him on a journey where they figure out what each of the different colors and the emotions represent, and then they put them in these jars. And that's in the book. And then we're doing the same thing, but we're doing that as a game.
You're doing it by saying out how you feel.
Look, Amanda, if you guys look at your screen, Amanda has the book.
Ooh.
Ooh. Wow.
Huh?
We should probably get that book.
Yeah. Well, I know somebody that has the game. Jesse.
Yes, I do.
Jesse has
Right
the game.
here.
Yep.
We can play whenever you want.
Today.
Well, we did that.
Jesse. I want to play again. I love this game.
Thank you for sharing the book with us, Amanda.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. All right, everybody.
Awesome.
Thank you all for playing. We're going to schedule another one, and then we'll post that information out. But thank you all for coming.
We're in Minnesota.
Thank you,
guys.
Stephanie.
Thanks,
welcome.
Stephanie.
Thank you, Philip.
Well, no problem. You're welcome.